Hi, my name is Carolyn Service with O2B Stamping, and today I'd like to show you how to make this cute little gift box using the gift box punch board. So let's get started. This will be just in time for a quick Valentine's box if you haven't gotten your Valentine gift already yet. So for those of you who are not familiar with the gift box punch board, this is what it looks like. And what I really like about it is the instructions are right on the board. So simple. So today I wanted to make a 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5 box. And you'll notice that they have the inches as well as centimeters. Being that I am an inch person, I'm going to try to show you these a little bit closer. Okay, so here's the size box that I wanted to make. If I can get this all in there. I zoomed in a little bit too much. So here's the 2.5 by 2, yeah, where is it? Here. Right there. 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5 inch box requires an 8 by 8 inch piece of paper. And my start line that I want to remember is M for medium, and my diagonal line is M for medium. Okay, so zoom back out here. All right, so I'm going to take my 8 by 8 inch paper, and I'm going to line up the left side with the M here for medium. Pull my bone folder out from the side here, which I like that it has a little compartment there for it. And then I'm going to take these little guidelines. I'm going to line up that bone folder on the one here to the left, and I'm going to bring this straight down for my I always get my lines mixed up. Diagonal, horizontal, vertical for my vertical line, and then straight across here for my horizontal line. And then you'll see here there's another M, and I'm going to bring that line just down to the one that I've already scored. So right here. I'm afraid that the lighting on this project is going to be difficult. I've been trying to get this project videoed for the last several days, and due to this or that or the other thing, that might be a little bit better, it just hasn't worked out. So let's see how this goes. All right, that might be a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm going to punch it. Okay, so we're going to do this 4 times each side. So we're going to turn it around, line it up with the M, line this up, make my vertical, my horizontal, my diagonal, and punch. Turn again. My vertical, horizontal, diagonal, and punch. Turn again, line it up with the medium, do the vertical, horizontal, diagonal, punch. I'm hesitating because something doesn't look right. And something is just slightly off, not sure why. It's not going to work. Hi, my name is Carolyn Service with O2B Stamping, and today I'd like to show you how to make this cute little gift box using the gift box punch board. And as you can see, it has a little cutout inside so that you can see the candies or whatever treats that you put on the inside. So let's get started. So I'm going to bring out my gift box punch board, and what I really like about this, 2 things that I really like about it is, 1, it's got all the instructions right on it, and 2, it has this little compartment right here for the bone folder, so it's easy to keep track of. Now I'm going to zoom in here. I want to show you, first of all, the directions printed right there. And next I want to show you this. So you'll see that the measurements, everything that you need to know about the measurements is right here, and there's an inch chart as well as a centimeter chart. Today we're going to be dealing with the inches, and zoom in just a little bit closer. Whoa, not that close. Okay, there, that's better. And we are going to be making the 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5 inch box. So you can see right away that you need an 8 by 8 inch piece of paper, and we're going to be remembering that our start line is an M for medium and our diagonal line is an M for medium. So you'll also see like S for small, L for large, extra large, but we don't need to worry about any of those measurements today. We're simply going to be going on the 8 by 8, medium, and medium. Okay, so I'm going to zoom back out here again so you can see this a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to bring this in here, and as it says on the chart, I'm going to start out with an 8 by 8 inch piece of cardstock. I'm going to line up the left side here with the M for medium, and I'm going to be doing my vertical line using the bone folder. I'm going to line my bone folder right up with these little markers. I'm going to do my horizontal and my diagonal. Now when you do the diagonal, you only come to that pre-scored line. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see this. The lighting in my room tonight is going to be difficult. It's nighttime, and any better? I'm not sure. And then after you get the 3 lines done, you're going to punch. I'm going to turn it, line it up with the medium again. I'm going to do my vertical line, my horizontal line. Oh, don't go too fast. My horizontal line and my diagonal line. Punch. Turn it 90 degrees. Line it up with the M. I'm going to do my vertical line, my horizontal line, my diagonal line, and punch. Turn it one last time, line it up with the M, do my vertical line, horizontal line, diagonal line, and punch. Then you're going to see where there is a little triangle, one on each side right here. Okay, I'm going to put that paper back in there. I'm going to line it up with those little guidelines, and I'm going to punch. So I'm going to do that once on each side. There, turn it 90 degrees, line it up, punch, turn it 90 degrees, line it up, punch, 90 degrees, line it up, and punch. Now, because we're working with an 8 by 8 inch piece of paper, I haven't had to show you, I haven't had to use one of the features that I also like about this punch board, and that is it does have an extension on it. So if you're working with a larger piece of paper, this makes it nice because you won't be sliding off the edge of the paper and possibly tearing your paper, which has been the case in using some of the other punch boards. Okay, so we can actually put this aside, and then we are going to get the bone folder, and we're just going to reinforce those scores. Whoops, one more. Oh no, get that one. Okay, now the other thing that you'll want to do is where the score line is, your diagonal score line, you're going to just slightly push that towards the center and then bring those together. And in the end, you're going to be gluing those down. Okay, and what I would recommend is that you take your bone folder and you go right along that crease there, but that sometimes it's hard to do on the video where you can see it. So I'm just going to tell you need to do that, but you may not be able to see me doing it each time. You're going to just bring those together. They look like that, and then you're just going to reinforce that score. I'm so sorry for all the shadows on this video tonight. I have tried to get this video done for several days now, and just things kept coming up. Ran out of space on the chip, all kinds of crazy things. Okay, so I have all that done, so you can have the box is going to look like so. Okay, now before we put it together, if you want one of the openings so that you can see on the inside of it, you're going to use a framelit. You can use any size that you, any shape I should say, that you want. I'm actually using one from the heart shapes, and so I'm actually using the one that is second from the center. So the second smallest one is the one I'm using for this project. And I need to get my big shot. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have set up my big shot with my magnetic platform, my, so I'm going to do this opposite way, my cutting pad, and this is where my cardstock would go. You can see that it's going to be too wide to fit through there. So I'm going to make a few adjustments, and what I'm going to do is simply push this one over like this, and this one over like that, and then it will go through. Okay, now when I add my framelit, put it there, I'm going to want to make sure that that stays put. So just there's some the magnets in the magnetic platform can actually move that framelit around. Just want to make sure that it stays where you want it. Then put the other one on top. And then it's ready to slide through the big shot. Sure, I got that. There we go. Okay, can everybody see that? Now, what I want you to know also on this is that as you push this through, it's going to make a bit of a mark. I'll show you what I mean by that on some of the cardstock. But that won't matter because you're not going to be able to see that. Oh, I really apologize for all the glare. Hopefully I'll be able to fix that when I edit the video. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So can you see the outline on this paper? Don't worry about that because that's all going to be glued inside the box. Okay, so this is going to get popped out, and I'm going to remove my big shot out of the area where I'm going to need to be working. Okay, and then we are going to put glue or any type of adhesive that you like to use to keep the box together. Now, what I do want to point out is when you are going to actually put these flaps down, you're going to glue them down inside your box, make sure you don't glue them so that they're showing towards the heart. You want them to be pushed away from the heart. Okay, so I'm going to use my fast fuse, and I'm going to put it there. Okay, so that means when I get ready to push this down, it'll glue to that side. Okay, and I want to do also the same with this. Now remember, when you're using fast fuse, you need to make a little check mark to cut it off. I'm just going to go around these four edges and add that adhesive right there. Okay, I got a little bit on here. I want to remove that real quick so it doesn't get my project stuck in it. Okay, and then on the opposite side, I am going to put Oh, don't want to do that. I almost messed up. All right, let me pull this apart for just a minute. I'll show you something. Okay, so I want to make sure that this one is going down here, not towards my heart, okay? And then I'm going to put a little bit more here. Whoop. And it will go together like so. Okay, then this one will go press down here, and then I'm going to put some adhesive here. And bring those sides together. Okay, then we will do this side. So basically your challenge here is to have all of these seams come together and have the inside pushed away from your window. I just thought of something that I should have done before I put the box together. Oops, shoot. And didn't think to, and that is to put the window sheet over the little heart so that your candy treats won't all fall out. So I have like a 2x2 piece of acrylic, if you can see that. Okay, I'm going to put some glue dots on each corner. One glue dot on each corner. And I'm just going to slide this to the inside. Obviously that would be a lot easier to do when the box was still flat, but that's okay, still worked. It's there. Something else I want to show you about the gift box punch board is in the corner here. It has a punch on the opposite side that will make little hook type clasps like that. Okay, and that's so that at the top of your box, when you get your box made, you can use these to close your box. Now, I have a hard time with them, so I chose not to use those on the box that we're making, but I can show you. They look like this. Okay, so they're, you see them here. Okay, and then they just go together and close like that. Okay, on this box that I'm making, I chose not to do that, however, but it is totally a choice. Okay, so once I have the box made and all of the sides are glued down, and then we're going to decorate the outside of the box. Now I have 3 pieces of designer series paper from one of the free celebration choices of product that you get. I think this is called the Best Ever Designer Series paper. And as I'm making this, I'm like thinking, gosh, you're getting ahead of yourself. I should have put these on, or behind yourself, I guess. Probably would have been easier to put these on when the box was flat. For some reason, I'm forgetting a lot of things tonight. Just please forgive me. But you can see they easily just go on the sides to decorate. Make sure that if they have a design, the design is facing the same direction on all sides. And last one will go right there. Okay, and then on the 4th side you have the little heart cut out. So you only need 3 of these. Again, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then I'm going to show you how I made the little tag. It says, "I heart you." Okay, so here are the supplies that I used. Just a small, let me get a measurement on this for you, 1 inch by 3 inches on this little white piece. Okay, and then I just cut into the edge here to make the little banner. I used the pansy punch for the main flower. There we go. I used the 1-inch scallop circle punch. I used the 7/8 inch scallop circle punch, and this is with crisp cantaloupe cardstock. And then the last one is one of the tiny flowers from the itty bitty punch pack that goes in the center. That'll hold those all together. I layered them. Let's do that again real quick so that they look even. Layered those on top of each other. And then took a paper piercer and just poked a hole right down the center. Okay, I took one of the candy dots. So it looks like this. These are actually the Brights collection, and mounted one of those on one of the brads to get the centerpiece. If you can see that, okay. Just going to put that right down into the center to hold all of these together. Okay, then I'm going to bring this back in, my crisp cantaloupe, and I'm also going to use the I Heart stamp from the collection and many more. It's got lots of really cool sentiments in it. So I'm going to use my Memento black ink to stamp the I Heart You. You want to bring it over to the right side because you're going to be adding, oh, don't have that under the camera. There we go. Because you're going to be adding your flower over here. Sorry, when I moved that, I got it a little crooked, so sorry. And then I'm going to use the heart from Hello Life and the crisp cantaloupe. You know what, I think I just need to zoom out a little bit and then maybe you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. There we go. Crisp cantaloupe ink and the Hello Life stamp set for the little heart. Okay, and then I'm just going to take some glue, multi-purpose Tombow glue, and add my little flower. Now you could use a dimensional here if you'd like, you know, whatever you want. You might want to pop that up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to close my box. Actually, I want to do it this way. There we go. And attach my, actually I think I might put a little glue dot. Do I have a glue dot here? Yes. A little glue dot to keep my candy box shut. Just enough to keep it together, and that way it still will be light enough that somebody will be able to get that open pretty easily. There we go. And then I think I will use a dimensional to put this on with. Okay. And there we go. I Heart You little box, fill it up with some goodies. You can use any color designer paper, any color cardstock that you have that might coordinate, and just in time to fill it up and give it to your Valentine for Valentine's Day. I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial, and thank you for hanging in here with me tonight with the lighting issues and I just appreciate it. Again, my name is Carolyn Service with o2bstamping.com, and I'm at your service. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. Thank you and have a wonderful day.